Hey everybody, this is January, the end of the first week of January 2013, and I wanted to give you a little bit of where I've come, how my progress since I started metal detecting. I started metal detecting in July of 2010, and I started with an ACE 250. What you're looking at here is a progression of skill. That's one thing that makes a big difference. Machine, the type of detector you use, and the equipment you use, and it's a matter of just hands-on knowledge. Of course, the more you do something, the better you're going to get at doing it, right? So this is an example of wheat pennies. These are wheat pennies found in all of 2011 with the AT Pro. Alright, and these are all the wheat pennies I found 2012 with the E-Trac. So here I had been hunting for 18 months, 19 months. So skill level transferring over to an E-Trac, it's an upgraded machine. I was able to pull out probably 5 times the amount of wheat pennies. An increase of about 500%. These are my silver finds with the ACE 250 and AT Pro over 19 months. And these are my E-Trac silver finds, jewelry finds for just the 12 months. I mean, it's comparable as far as the amount of silver jewelry found. Difference was it took me, 7 more months to find this. But again, skill level. And again, most of the jewelry that I find, most of it, a lot of it's really shallow surface finds. 6 of these rings in here were found on a ski slope, right on the surface, really, right on the surface. But a lot of this was, they're very shallow. These are, I don't really necessarily hunt for silver jewelry, or they're usually mostly sports fields, ball fields, and I tend to avoid those unless they're really old sports fields and ball fields. Happened to find this little guy on an old soccer field. It's a coin ring, and it was very deep. So it was one of those 1239s that was deep, and you dig those 1239s that are very deep. So these are all my marbles I found over 19 months, or actually since I started. So it's been more than 19 months. It's been two and a half years. And these are like, to me, these are like really special finds because, you just normally don't find marbles unless it's by accident. Some melted ones that have been through a fire. And a couple of these might be worth a little bit of money here, so to get these checked out. And silver finds. These are all the silver finds. I got 22 silvers, coins, and 2 Indian heads in 19 months with the ACE 250 and AT Pro. And this one was a surface find. You can watch my video. A very lucky find, but still found while metal detecting. And then the E-Trac 100 silver coins in 12 months. So, how do you find 100 silver coins in 1 year? And I'm going to tell you exactly how to find 100 silver coins in 1 year, because I did it. I increased my silver count by 500%. I increased my wheat penny count probably by 500%. And my silver jewelry count's about the same. How do you do the increase? Well, the increase is done by it's got to be your equipment. The E-Trac, and I would assume that the CTX 3030 is probably the best that we have on the market today, within a fairly reasonable price range. I know it's expensive, but if you want to find 100 silver coins, you're gonna have to invest in a machine that can really discern the metals. I mean, it's a very big difference between finding iron next to a coin, but I have found coins that have been underneath bottle caps. That's what you need to find. You need a machine that can do that. The AT Pro cannot do that. I don't think many of the whites can't do that. There are a lot of people out there who will say that the Explorers and such, are about as equal to the E-Trac. I don't know, but I'm just saying, if you want to find 100 coins, you need to invest in a good, solid machine that's proven. I will never go to any other machine except an E-Trac or a CTX 3030. Unless they come out with something that's fantastic better. And not even the White's V3i. I would not even invest in that. But the second thing you're going to need to find silver coins is you need locations that are older than probably... you're going to find silver coins in 1965 locations. But you're going to dig a lot of clad to find the one silver coin. You're better off targeting locations, schools, parks that are older than 1955. I just had on New Year's Day, I went out and I hunted 2 schools, and they were between 1955 and 1952, I think it was, and I found 5 silvers. So doesn't have to be, you don't have to find old silver, it's just finding silver. So that's the key thing. The second key thing is location. Going off into the woods and trying to find old towns and things like that are fun, but you may not necessarily find silver. You might end up finding a lot of relics. So you have to really, if you're focusing on one thing, silver, then you have to go to where silver was, where people were, people occupied their time, where people picnicked, where people played, etc. If you go to wooded areas and treed areas, you have to realize that you have 50, 60, 70, 80, 100, 130, 40, 50 years of compost, leaves, pine needles have been laid upon the ground and created how many inches of dirt over what you want to find. You have to just put all that stuff in perspective when you're going out to find one piece of silver in 20 acres of land. It's you have to weigh your time out. Where's you're going to have the most productive time for the to find what you want to find. I don't hunt gold, I hunt silver. And you have to have a mindset that if you're out there hunting gold, right? If you're out there going to hunt gold, you're going to have to dig everything. You're going to dig 10 times more than I do. So realize that I do dig a lot. I dig, that's another thing, that's number 3. Number 3 pointer that I have for finding 100 silver coins for the year is you have to dig, 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 right? You have to dig, dig, dig. If you're not digging, you're not finding. You have to be able to take a chance and dig iffy targets and learn. That's the thing. The progression between this and this, between this and this, is a matter of learning to discern coins next to iron, between coins next to trash. What do they sound like? The more you dig those iffy targets, the more your mind's going to remember what that coin sounded like. It's not going to sound normal, it's going to sound different. That's my 3 best tips